مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. وبسم الله نبدأ درسا جديدا. Dear students of grade 9, I welcome you once again with a new lesson of the English language. Today we are going to talk about Module 2, Roundup, page 26. We only have one objective today, which is to consolidate our knowledge by revising Module 2, vocabulary and structure. So let's start with question number 1, which is vocabulary. Choose A, B, or C. Number 1, my flatmate is a little. One moment he is cheerful, the next he is sad. He means to say that his friend changes moods quickly. So the answer is confident, annoyed, moody. We all know that the answer is moody, means someone who changes his moods quickly and with no obvious reason. Number 2, have you talked to Jerry lately? I emailed him yesterday, but I never received a result, meaning reply. He didn't get an answer from his friend. He didn't call him back. He didn't email him, so he didn't get a reply. 3, in the end, it ought to be a very beautiful day. It stood, turned, took. يريد أن يقول أنه اتضح أنه كان يوما جميلا. It turned out to be. Number 4, teachers should students to talk face to face with their friends more. Should encourage, communicate, recognize. They should encourage their students, يعني يشجعون طلابهم. 5, Alex has been since May, but he hasn't started looking for a job yet. Alex has been uncomfortable, unemployed, unusual. Since he needs to look for a job, it means that he is unemployed, means he doesn't have a job. 6, Tina is very nice. Everyone catches up on her, gets hold of her, gets along with her. So since she is very nice, it means that everybody gets along with her. بمعنى يتأقلمون أو يتوافقون معها. Next, let's complete the sentences with the words in the box. We have the first word, acquaintances, then we have mutual, then extremely, social, and rely. 1, Steve spends too much time alone. He really has to try to improve his skills. Since he doesn't have a lot of friends and he spends most of his time alone, so he needs to work on his social skills. المهارات الاجتماعية. Number 2, people say that it's better to have a few good friends than lots of. Yes, the answer is acquaintances. It's better to have few friends than to have a large number of acquaintances. 3, a real friend is someone you can trust and on. A true friend is someone you can trust and depend on, rely on. يعتمد عليه. Number 4, do you know each other? Well, we have some friends. We have some friends in common. We have some mutual friends. Finally, it's hot today. Why don't we stay home? We only have extremely. It's extremely hot means it's so hot. Before we get to the next question, let's have a quick overview over the present perfect tense. We said we use the present perfect for action that happened in the past and the results are obvious now or when we don't mention when they happened. For example, this young man has broken his leg. It means that he broke his leg last week and that his leg is still broken in the present. So the action, which was breaking his leg, happened, but the result, the effect, is still true now. His leg is still broken. And let's have a quick look over this video.
What is the present perfect? The present perfect is unfinished time. What is unfinished time? Unfinished time is an unbroken connection between the past and the present. A good way to understand it is to compare unfinished time with finished time. With finished time, we use the past simple. I went to Paris last year. Last year is finished time.
Oh, I really miss Paris.
But look at this sentence. I have been to Paris twice. Here the context is unfinished time. What is the unfinished time? Here you're talking about experiences in your life. Your life is unfinished time, so we use the present perfect. When you are dead and you are spoken about at your funeral, they will say, "He loved France, he visited Paris many times." Finished time, game over. Unfinished time can be clearly seen in this present perfect sentence. I have lived in Paris for 5 years. You moved to Paris 5 years ago and you still live there now. This is unfinished time. Compare it with finished time. I lived in Paris for 5 years before moving back home to Moscow. You lived in Paris for 5 years, but you don't live there now. So when you find yourself asking, what is the present perfect? Remember that the present perfect is unfinished time.
Okay, now let's complete with the past simple or the present perfect simple. A. Your photos are fantastic. A. Your photos are fantastic. You ever take a photography class? Ever, it's a sign of the present perfect. So we'll start with have and ever with the past participle. So have you ever taken a photography class? B. No, but last year my brother and I go to the annual photography festival. If you look closely, you will find last year. Last year is a sign of the past symbol. So it will be I went to the annual photography festival. 3. You ever be there? Again, we have ever, so it's a present perfect tense. So, have you ever been there? A. No, I not hear of it before. We have before, again, it's present perfect. So I takes have with not becomes haven't. The past participle from here it will be I haven't heard. B. Anyway, we see the work of many photographers. We saw a finished action, possible, and also talked to a few of them, also finished action, so we put it in the possible. I learned lots of useful things. Again, it's a finished action in the past, so I learned lots of useful things. They also teach us some tricks on how to use the light. Again, it will be past simple. They also taught us some tricks. A, wow, you improve a lot since then. Here we have since, so automatically it will be a present perfect tense, so you have improved. You takes have, improve, we put it in the past participle case, so it will be you have improved. Exercise D, circle the correct option. Number 1, have you eaten just or already? We know that we use already at the end of the sentence, so we cannot use just. Have you eaten already? Number 2, how long have you known each other? Ages. Ages, it's a period of time, so it takes, yes, 4. We were in school actually. We were in school, this is a specific time, a starting point of a time. So the answer is since we were in school. 3, have you talked to this person before or never? Never doesn't come at the end of the sentence, so have you talked to this person before? How many years before or ago did you move here? Did you move here? This is a past simple statement or a past simple question, so we use ago. Number 5, are the Simpsons here? He said, no, you have missed them. You have just missed them. يعني بالكاد فوتهم. They have been or gone to the tech show. So since they are not here, they have gone to the tech show. Because have been means they went and they came back. 6, I haven't met Miss Jones already yet. Where is she? This is a negative statement, and with negative statements we use yet. I haven't met Miss Jones yet. Where is she? Now let's have a look at exercise A, page 24 in the workbook. Number 1, children should learn not to talk to acquaintances or strangers. Since they are asked not to talk to them, they are strangers. Number 2, Kelly wishes snakes more than any other animals. So she has a fear from snakes. She fears snakes. Mr. Roberts gave the class some tips, results on how to write a successful blog. He gave them some advices how to write a successful blog. It means tips. Jeanette is too shy for photos. When someone takes a photo, it's called to pose for a photo. Number 5, I would admire it if you could give me more information about the job. The answer is I would appreciate it, يعني سوف أقدر هذا وأكون ممتنا إليك. Number 6, Mark doesn't rely or trust anybody, so he hasn't got any friends. He hasn't got any friends because he doesn't trust anybody, because rely must be followed by a preposition, which is on. 7, our history teacher is extremely or completely strict. Our history teacher is extremely strict, يعني صارم للغاية. 8, you can use this program to shoot your photos. So we use the program to edit the photos, not to shoot them. We shoot them with the camera. Number 9, I'm sorry if you hurt your reason. Number 9, I'm sorry if I hurt your reasons or feelings. If someone hurts, he hurts the feelings, المشاعر, not reasons. Finally, do you place or expect them to be on time? The answer will be, do you expect them to be on time? يعني هل تتوقع أن يصلوا في الموعد? And by this, dear students, we come to the end of this video. See you next time. دمتم في أمان الله.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.